Hello and welcome back to my channel. I thought what I would talk about today is what I managed to achieve in January. So first of all, let's wrap up what I read. I managed to read 3.5-ish books this month, which is not wonderful, but I'll explain why in a minute. And I'm pretty sure that I can catch up on my goals later in the year. There'll be a couple of readathons and things. I can just power through a couple of good books and I'll be back in the swing of things. So what I actually managed to read were Leopard and Zebra, which are two of the Animal series books, which if you saw my What I Got for Christmas video, you'll know what I'm talking about with these. They're both really enjoyable. Just a very quick history of the whichever animal and their relationship with humans throughout the centuries. They're quite interesting. I really like them. I also managed to reread The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying by Marie Kondo, because I really need to declutter my house of a whole heap of stuff, and I just wanted a quick reminder of I know the basics of the method, but I wanted to go a little bit more in depth and just remind myself of what she said in that book. And then the half book, I have read this much, which is 410 pages of The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter, and I am really enjoying this. I'm just in a bit of a reading slump and really struggling to get through it right now. Not because it's not good, but because I can't concentrate on it when I do sit down and start reading it. On to writing then. Let's do the good bits first. On the 1st of January, I got onto Kate Kavanagh's live stream and I managed to bash out a scene for a play that I've had in my head for a very long time and never got around to writing, so that's good. And I have also managed to write and edit a piece of flash fiction, which is the previous video on my channel if you want to go have a look, which I put up as part of All Our Hearts AuthorTube audiobook anthology. There will also be a playlist to all the other entries in that in the down below, but that's as far as it got with writing. And I've been really demotivated this month on trying to either write or do anything really. There was a whole chunk towards the beginning of the month where I wasn't even watching other people's YouTube videos because I just didn't have the mental energy to sit down and do that. And I think the big contributing factor to that is I have been working at home for most of this month. I've been into work a handful of times, maybe once or twice a week, since the start of January. But on the whole, I've been working from home, and I think the problem is when I've been sat at home working in front of my laptop all day, because that's how I work from home, I then don't want to sit in front of my laptop all evening and write or watch YouTube or whatever. But hopefully I am going to get over that very soon and I can catch up with all of my writing goals. I had a nice epiphany when I was cooking dinner the other night, so I'm quite excited to get back to my characters and see what they're all up to. So I'm going to make allowances for myself that these are exceptional circumstances and I shouldn't expect myself to be able to do my normal output of work when I'm under these. I shouldn't be expecting myself to be able to write or read as much as I normally would given the circumstances. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, because a lot of people are probably in very similar situations going, oh, why can't I write as much as I normally do? Well, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. These are unprecedented times. And I think more author-tubers need to own up to it's not all sunshine and roses. Sometimes we have bad days, sometimes we have bad months. And that's fine, as long as you, for the want of a better phrase, get back on the horse and get back out there. There's nothing wrong with having bad days or bad months or even bad years. I was watching a Brandon Sanderson video the other day, and I think it's a clip taken from one of his lecture series where I was saying about how you only need a couple of hours a week to be able to write 100,000 words in a year. I can do that. I can catch up. Yeah, and it made me think that this whole Millwordy thing is a completely arbitrary goal that we've all set ourselves. Yes, it would be amazing to hit it, but if I don't get my 500k by the end of the year, I've still written and I've still tracked and I've still edited a lot more than I would have done if I hadn't been doing that. And I think that's what I need to remember. I just need to remember that anything is better than nothing at the moment. And yeah, I may not be putting out as many words as other people, but that's okay. I have a full-time job. I can't sit and write all day. So I think I just need to focus more on the positives, less on the negatives, and remember that any progress is better than no progress. So if you found this video helpful in any way, please consider giving it a like. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to me. I make videos every single week. And why not leave me a comment down below letting me know how your goals for the month, for the year are going so far, or what you managed, something you're proud of that you managed to do in January. I'd love to hear about it. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.